Hello, my wonderful friends. Magus here, in another beautiful day in Asha, and really excited about today's message. It's Mind is Medicine. But first I want to remind everyone, tomorrow is Tarot Tuesday. Oh my God, I love Tuesdays now. I'm so excited. I can hardly wait. As a matter of fact, we've had some Tarot Tuesdays on Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays. I love them. And I also want to say how blessed I am that this last couple of weeks we've made a lot of new friends, and I'm so pleased to be getting to know you guys better. So today's message, Mind is Medicine. And if you've been following me for a while, you already know I don't get sick anymore. I live in divine protection, and I've helped many others to do the same. And over the years, we've seen here at the Order of the Magi just miracle after miracle, prayer requests coming in, doctors saying there's no hope for this person, and every time a miracle. So how do we do it? My friends, we treat sickness and disease the same way we treat sin or any lie and illusion. You wouldn't say, if you are, say, a habitual liar or cheat, or if you're hateful, angry, and violent, there's nothing I can do about it. If it's ruining your life and your relationships, your family, and your home, you have a change of mind. You put on the new. You have to start thinking and speaking to yourself differently. And one of the greatest examples of this was the man with OCD. The doctors gave up on him. He wasn't responding to medication or therapy. And he told me that he's had this condition since he was a child, and he just had given up hope. And I told him, I've seen this before, and I have. We treat a lot of OCD. I said, but before I leave Florida, I was in Florida at the time, you will not have this condition anymore. And he said, well, I hope so. But he didn't have high hopes. 4 months later, he was completely cured. And he said it was by the invincible truth. Every time the lie would attack him, instead of getting into fear, he would rebuke the lie. He would call it a liar and then give the explanation of truth that destroys the lie. He would use reason. He would say, in truth, a perfect creator had a perfect thought, and I am that perfect thought. My world is that perfect thought. The truth is, all is perfect, and in truth, evil has no power. It has no authority to be here, and it's not real. And by this right self-talk, my friends, he created new neural pathways by repeating only truth. His mind became harmonious, and then his life reflected this harmonious thought back to him. Man walks into the direction toward which he looks, and the mortal mind, with all of its social conditioning, begins to disappear, and God's image appears. This is understanding who we are, and then we deny sin, sickness, and death, lie, and illusion. If it isn't good, if it isn't God, it has no reality in my life. When could he stop then taking his medicine? When could he stop then seeking counseling? Hear me, understand this, only after he was completely healed. And the reason I say this is I've seen a lot of TV preachers tell people, stop taking your medication to show your faith. And I've heard a lot of horror stories. My friends, hear me. You can't fool the power. You can't bargain for it. You can't beg a deity in the sky for it. And you sure can't buy it like those rip-off artist preachers tell you. You have to do the work. Have a true change of mind. If you have symptoms, you take your medicine, but you speak, this sickness is lie and illusion, and it is on its way out. My reason is I am one with God, and God cannot get sick. I am health, and disease cannot survive in me. I am light, and light dispels darkness. You start meditating every day on things like Asha 8. Asha 8 says the perfect creator's perfect mind created a perfect thought. I am that thought. I am perfect spirit. I choose not to be double-minded. I choose to thank God and not the lie. I am perfect spirit, God's child thought, and spirit makes body form. Therefore, my body is perfect. My world is perfect. On a subconscious level, I live in truth, and the lie of discord disappears. And this is where we got to get it, to a subconscious level where it is our true belief, because that's where the magic happens. On a subconscious level, I live in truth, and the lie of discord disappears. When you start first speaking these things, you're not going to fully believe it yet. You're kind of sometimes just going through the motions. If you don't feel good, but you're saying I'm health, there's kind of a conflict going on, but you keep speaking it until you really believe it. And then, my friends, the spell of separation is broken, because in truth, all is good, all is God. My friends, I put these 16 statements and teachings together from the 2,600-year-old Magi text, but I still read and meditate on them every day so that I hold order. The thoughts held create, and this is practicing the single eye, for our life reflects the energy and beliefs inside of us. For this year, we must have a spiritual practice in place, and I believe this channel will help you with that. It is not an accident that you have found us here. And my friends, we are changing the world back to Asha, heaven on earth, the perfect creator's perfect idea. My friends, I love you so much, and I will see you tomorrow for Tarot Tuesday.